It's Ollie again. Sort of talk about the day that it is. Are you okay day? It's supposed to raise awareness about mental health issues, and it's one day a year where people can go, hey, are you okay? You know, or they can just post it on Twitter or something. You know, are you okay? On Twitter or Facebook or something. Make themselves feel better. And you know, I suppose the morning shows like Sunrise, they would have done a thing on it this morning. I was, are you okay? And people would have felt really good about themselves. But for the rest of the year, 364 days, back to normal, back to not giving shit. That's the reality of it. The little slogan, are you okay? Like, you know, if you got a friend that's like not doing too good, you know, it's got some sort of mental health issue, when's the last time you rang them, called them up? When's the last time you went to go and see them? You know, a lot of them in a dark place. And every day is a struggle. You know, for instance, I've had this horrible euphoria for a few days. It's not very nice. And taking medication to try and make sure it's, you know, working. Trying to get it to correct this imbalance. But yeah, are you okay? No. No. Companies don't really care. Employers don't really care. Deep down, they don't care. I mean, you know, unless you're in one of those ones that do care, I suppose. There's probably some that do, but most of the ones I've experienced, they couldn't care at all about whether or not you're well or not. So you can't see it. People don't believe it. They see you as a, you know, strong, robust, active individual. That's what they see. They don't see the other side, you know, because they can't see it. They can't see your problems. They can't see what's going on. And you know, some people got bipolar. You know, they're misunderstood. You know, people think of a psychopath that's gonna fucking just tear shit up, and just break stuff and go crazy. And I'm guilty of that too, to actually act in that way. But it's not a conscious thing. That's like an automatic response when that happens. But unfortunately, that's what people think when they think of, bipolar, oh fuck, stay away from him, he's crazy. And that's bipolar, you know. But yeah, are you okay? Ask yourself that. Are you okay? Be honest. And if there's something that you need help with, go and get that help. Nothing to be ashamed of. I'm not ashamed of it. You know, but I know that if people find out, you know, it's going to reflect poorly upon me. I know that already. So someone who's not, or got no experience of bipolar or no experience of mental health issues, who's just living their life, they're not just be like, you know, I handle it. I handle my life, so why can't you? You know, because they have no idea. You know, you got neurons misfiring. You know, that's what's going on. You know, neurons that are misfiring. There's a chemical imbalance somewhere. It's yeah, that's bipolar. Are you okay? Yeah, I just wish every day should be a day where we care about each other. Shouldn't need a day on a calendar to remind us to care about people. That's what I think. It should be like this kind of thing, being aware of other people's problems and having some empathy. This should be taught in schools. You know, this should be where it, because that's the basis of a really advanced civilization, is when, you know, you don't cast people out of the society because they've got issues, you try and include them. Because you'll find that a lot of people with the, you know, bipolar on that is a very exclusionary process. You know, you'll find that friends you thought you had, no longer friends. Like, you know, family don't understand. They just tell you to run it off. You know, like I had friends and family, certain people, not being nasty, but just with a lack of understanding. Just, you know, just do some exercise, run it off. My dad would tell me to go for a fucking run, but the problem with that is it's a disorientating experience as well. It's somewhat disorientating. It's not just as simple as go run it off. I wish it was, you know, I really do, but it's not. You know, I'm not sure that increasing the heart rate when you feel like that is a great idea. I don't know. No. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'll try it and see. You know, if intense physical activity actually helps. But, you know, who knows? Best thing you can do is just remain calm and, yeah, try and enjoy the moment when you're having some kind of mental health issue. Be calm, relax. It's okay. It's okay. You ride it. Ride it like a wave. That's my advice. Ride it like a wave. Don't, like, think about the depressive side of bipolar. How deep that depression is. Bipolar 1, so I go right down, bang. It's like being dumped by a wave to the bottom of the ocean. And you can't swim up. And you feel like you want to die. Like that's what you feel like. You know, you're 100 meters underwater and you got no breath left, and you got to get it back up to the surface. You know, it's a huge dumper wave. That's the bottom end of it. And then when you're up the top, you know, anything's achievable, and you could build your own spacecraft and get to the moon, and all. You know, you're hyper intelligent at that point. You're like maxed out intelligence, like whatever the level of intelligence you are. When you're having a manic episode, that's amplified. Like, you just think that you're a lot more capable than you are, and there's all these, you know, it's great, everything's great. That's, you know, but that also is a wave. You're riding the peak, and you're sort of bobbing over, and everything's cool, ready to suck you back down into the bottom side of it again. And that's that middle ground, which probably misses out. You miss out on that happy, middle ground, and that's the challenge. That's where the challenge is. Trying to, you find that happy, content space in the middle. Hang there for a little bit. Just pretend you're on a surfboard bobbing in the ocean like you're just chilling. I'm good. I don't need to catch a wave up or down. I'm here, and enjoy that. Enjoy just bobbing up and down the ocean. You know what I mean? I don't know. I hope this helps. I do. I genuinely do. Hope it helps. Wave. Think of it as a wave. You're on a wave. And write it out. If you think about doing something stupid, don't do it. Don't. Write it. It won't stay there forever. It won't last forever. It'll come back up eventually. You just got to ride it. Ride that wave. As painful as it is, you got to live it out. That's one of the other tests about living this life. You have to take it all and live the longest natural life that you can. So don't do anything stupid. Like, you know what I'm talking about. The S word. We don't need to do that. Okay? And I'm a survivor too of that, so I could talk about that in another video. Alright. Might be my next video actually about, my suicide experience. But if you're thinking that way, call out to someone, get some action. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyway, hope you're okay. Catch ya.